My FINDOC's Nitin Shahi discusses the significance of the derivatives market and shares his view on what can be done to encourage more market participation. Listen in.
I've seen derivative markets evolve throughout the period, and I have seen that derivative market take some time to evolve. The participation has to come from all across. All the participants out of all the hedgers should come on so that they come up with their own price codes. They come up with their own sort of ideas while trading and evolving the market. So when we meet people, it is like chicken and egg story as on date. People are waiting for liquidities to come and more products to come, but eventually people would start looking at this as a market and a hedging tool.
Just want to understand then what is in terms of the contribution of corporate hedgers in this ETCD market as of now, and what more can actually be done to enhance the participation in this market, to grow the participation in this market?
So there are two things about the corporate hedgers. What I see is they are being offered some products by the banks which are specifically not as competitive as this market is providing. But these corporate hedgers are having some benefits, like they don't need to pour in margins while trading through banks because of their exposures with the banks. That is one leverage that is being taken by the banks vis-a-vis these markets. But on the other hand, on the contrary, what needs to be done is it's more of, I think, training. It's more of imparting knowledge to all those corporate hedgers, and so that they come and understand this market. When they compare it with a bank product, they are in sort of in comparison, it becomes a little too difficult to compare why any member should charge a margin. But on the other hand, when I specifically ask my people whom I meet, the corporate hedgers, that I'm gonna pass on the benefit of the FDRs or other financial instruments, they are now getting ready to look at this market.
What more products, could you just go more bit in detail about what more products in the Indian markets can we have that are missing today? Anything specific?
So, for example, lots and lots of financial market participants and the exporters and importers look at dollar index while taking a call on dollar, whether to hedge or not to hedge or any other currency. Then currency swaps. Then internationalization of Indian rupee will bring in more products. So these are the sort of products I think would be needed. Of late, a change in the option tick to 10 paisa was again a new sort of regime that came into. That will also bring in a lot of liquidity. So there will be a number of products, and I'm sure exchanges and regulators are working on it.
Absolutely, they must be working on it, and they will be working on it. Just to wrap it up, I just want to comment in terms of overall, what do you think, what more can be done to develop the Indian capital market going forward? Anything specific that we require to develop this market further?
So one thing I have already mentioned is the training and the sharing, imparting the knowledge to the participants, and then trying to increase the size of the market through different sort of seminars or engagements. And one thing I would like to highlight here is more and more of one-to-one engagements. Specifically when I say that people do not understand, hedgers do not understand about the options market, and when we try and do it through some mass media sort of thing, it does not make that impact because I don't find a lot of questions customized questions when we feel one-to-one or in a small group. They come up with customized problems so that we can provide them such solutions. So more and more of training engagement programs is definitely needed for the markets, specifically the derivative markets, to grow, and trying to understand the need of the hour to while designing the product. Obviously, products, for example, from a tick to 10 paisa, from 25 paisa, is just one such thing that happened. I just recently mentioned that dollar index, or maybe other indices may come into play, which will bring in more liquidity uh, as far as the derivative markets are concerned.
We all find inspiration in our fields to envision a brighter tomorrow.